Hello, Libra. So this is an interesting reading. You have a lot of serpents. You go from the 4 to the 3 to the devil. So serpents are pentacles. 4 of serpents. This is talking about King Midas, who turned everything to gold, but whose luck turned after he became greedy and possessive of his riches. He accidentally touched his daughter, who became a golden statue. The lesson to be learned from this goes all the way through human history. The deeper meaning is that we should examine our attitude to wealth, possessions, and ensure that they do not bind us in ways that we cannot predict. So your finances are stable and you feel able to be generous to others, but there is a deeper meaning that suggests you may only be generous in order to make others like you. In most instances, your honesty wins out. And the Page of Serpents in the shadow deck, the Page of Serpents. Okay, if you are a student, this card strengthens any position you hold to in the issues you are addressing. Your work may seem convoluted at times, and you may need to look at a fresher approach. Okay, so in regards to your wealth and your savings, you may need to look at a fresher approach. So get like different opinions. Get different. This would be about getting like financial counseling in order to, or getting counseling in regards to if you're financial planning to leave a legacy, or if you're trying to build your wealth, or you want to donate to a charity. Really look deeply at that charity, because they may not be as they appear on the surface. Like some charities, a lot goes to the administration and very little actually goes to helping the people they claim to help. I've read that about different charities. You want to be sure that they're transparent in where their spending goes. You can look at their records, right? There are places where you can go to look at their records and study them. If you're thinking about leaving a legacy to somebody, this is talking about, or you're thinking about investing, this is talking about really making sure you look deeply into that. Now then we have the 3 of Serpents. So this is a progression downwards. 3 of Serpents, this talks about, though you may sometimes be paid too little for the job you do, stick with your intent as the opportunities will grow and expand. Your efforts, hard to accomplish, will generally be recognized and rewarded. In the same way, commitment to a partner will continue to grow. And then we've got King of Wands, and we've got the Chariot. Okay, what does this book say about the Chariot? This book is kind of interesting. In the Twilight Realm, the pattern is the same, but suggests that you may well attempt to climb the hill, but end up falling back down. Harnessing your best qualities to give you the needed energy to bring about a successful conclusion is also about the discovery you make when lying at the foot of the hill looking up. From this angle, all looks different, but be careful, for if the energies of determination and assault are out of balance, the result may be other than you wished for. With the howdah falling from the elephant's back, leaving the passenger stuck without further movement backward or forward. Okay, so it's telling you to look at this from a different angle. Look at it from a different angle and don't be too hasty about things. King of Wands. This is an interesting book, an interesting take on things. King of Wands, sometimes the king can seem overly fierce and determined in his advocacy, and his stratagems can lead to unexpected reversals. Ooh, so this is a caution like the Chariot. Don't be too hasty. The drive of ambition and the intensity of achievement that will also really be careful when you are looking at you're looking at this plan, you're looking at this strategy to grow your finances and even to maybe give to a charity or give to others, and you're trying to build up your job skills, but you don't want to be too hasty. You don't want to both the Shadow Chariot and the Shadow King of Wands, they're telling you to look at things from a different angle and to not be too hasty. Don't be too careful. Don't rush into things when you're looking to invest. And then, of course, we have the Devil energy. Okay, the Devil energy. This is talking about... The Devil energy is kind of tricky, kind of talking about deceits and lies. Almost always the card either represents the reader or someone close to him or her who is self-serving and will do anything to get their way, to rise to the top of the heap, to seem important. It is the fantasy of childhood self-aggrandizement transferred to the adult, and it can be very destructive. If it represents you as a person, it represents you liking to break the rules, to fulfill your own desires, irrespective of how this may affect others. Essentially, it is about fear and self-love, which in general terms means that whoever feels this is unable to relate properly to anyone else, but its other meanings suggest total rebellion, turning away from established patterns, enabling us to seek our true selves. We may note the two entwined male and female devils at the base, reflecting the lovers here in bondage to their desires. Ooh. That is an interesting interpretation of the devil. The World. This card is almost always seen as a symbol of triumph over adversity, trials, tests, and problems. So triumph over this devil energy, right? It is the card of success, of coming home, of completion. Whether your path has been one of life-changing complexity or you come to the tarot with a simpler request concerning an everyday issue, this card tells you that you have completed the long journey and that the outcome is a good one. So like self-realization in regards to the devil, maturity. More than that, it implies that you are a complete person, that you have balanced the conflicts that surround us everywhere, just as the world balances perfectly on the back of the cosmic beast, and thus your journey is brought to a harmonious conclusion. The cosmic beasts offer support not only to the planet, but to those who live upon it. Interesting. They have Turtle Island, but they don't have... Are those elephant zebras? That's an interesting... Or mammoths. Maybe they're mammoths. Interesting. And then we have Ten of Wands and King of Serpents. You cannot get away from those pentacles, can you? King of Serpents. Let's do Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. There is a double edge to this card. On the one hand, it refers to the carrying of burdens, to treachery, people bearing false witness against you. That could have been the devil energy. And the resulting injustice. On the other hand, it implies that if you can weather these storms, you will reap the harvest and attain great rewards. So if you're getting yourself in balance and getting control over this devil energy, you're going to reap the great rewards. The King of Serpents. The king is a strong and powerful ally who may represent both an actual advisor and the inner strength to make wise decisions and to transform your situation through your own wisdom. He knows how to bring serpent energy to all the work in which he participates. And it talks about spiritual practice and how spiritual practice is just as important as physical wealth. So this is a transformation process that you are going through in regards to your finances. It's telling you to be cautious, to not give in to any sort of, to really study the situation and not give in to any sort of impulsive behavior, obsessive behavior, anything that, like keeping up with the Joneses type behavior. It's telling you not to give in to that, to really study what's going on. Don't be too hasty in regards to your finances, okay? This book is kind of interesting. This is the Tarot of Light and Shadow that I'm working with today. Something new. Most people don't watch on Saturdays, so I figured that I would try something new on a Saturday. Have a great day. Bye.